we're back. This room makeover has been a long time coming. I intended to do this room makeover right after we decluttered her room. However, things got out of whack. Following week we got sick, and then after that I already had pre-scheduled videos. So this one got put on the back burner, and I regret it because we had her room all nicely organized. When I went to move the bed out today, our dear sweet Grace had crammed so much stuff under her bed. So if your kids do that, no, it is normal. My kids still do that to this day. Drives me nuts because it's usually socks and stuff that you can't find matches to later on. Anyway, I didn't mean to go off on a tangent with that. The great news is we are back on track today. Grace is actually at her grandparents' house for this whole week, and she doesn't know we're doing this. So, kind of exciting. So I'm really excited to do this for her and surprise her for when she gets back. I think it will be great. So we are about halfway through prepping this one wall that we're painting, trying to remove the blinds. We have no idea how to do that. I'm sure it's really simple. Then removing the curtain rods too. Don't have the proper tools for that. So it's already starting, but the result is gonna be worth it. I have some fun things planned for her room, so stay tuned. Also, notice my painting gear. Looks like I'm lactating paint. Sorry if that made y'all feel very uncomfortable, that hand gesture. But it's getting a little small. I've put on a few LBs. So we're gonna have to change the painting outfit soon. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. You will never regret the things that we'll do. 'Cause I wanna drive through the summer night. And when we are old and gray, we'll look back at this summer night. This summer night, this summer night. Sleeping in the back of a van, roaming in the wilderness. We don't ever need a plan. We'll be alright, just you and I. Singing from the top of our lungs, dancing by the lakeside. Gonna do it while we're young. In a moment it will all be gone. You gotta understand that we get one chance, one chance. I wanted to try a scallop design on her accent wall. To do this, I used my laser level to determine how high I wanted the accent design to be. There were a few holes on the wall that I filled in with putty, so I had to make sure it was high enough to cover those. Once I determined the height, I took a 12-inch bowl and lined the top with a laser and traced a half circle around the bowl. Then I continued down the line, making sure the top was level with my laser and the side kissed the side of the previous one. That laser level made this project so easy. I'm going to link it down below. It is proving to be the MVP on my room makeover projects. The only thing on this one I would change is I would use a dinner plate rather than the bowl. From the angle I was standing, it was really hard to see over the rounded part of the bowl to make sure it was leveled. A plate would have solved that. Once I was done drawing my lines, I hand painted the scallops. The key to keep clean, straight lines when you're hand painting is to make sure you have enough paint on the tip of your brush. When you push the brush against the wall, you should see a bead of paint that you can then drag along the line. I did a better job showing how to do that in Eric's room makeover. I apologize, but I will link that video at the end of this one if you want to see a closer look at that. Okay, not the most flattering angle of me, but my back is done. But so worth it. Ugh. I went back and forth on the scallops. I wasn't sure if it was going to be too like nursery to baby. I have just recently been open to the idea of accent walls just to give the rooms a little bit more character, and the reason being is they're easy to cover up. They're just usually one wall. So if she changes her mind, the point I'm trying to get at is if she changes her mind, it wouldn't be that hard to fix. Or if she doesn't like it, we can change it really easily by just painting that top part the same color. So anyway, we're gonna let that dry overnight, come back and see if we need to do a second coat, and then get to decorating. All right, day 2, and I have to say this did a great job covering in one coat. Seriously, there are a few spots that we missed like this, but even that is just because of the texture. So gonna go through and do that, but one coat, and that was the Bare Interior Eggshell Enamel Paint and Primer in one. It was my first time using that kind of paint, so I'm gonna make note of that because that was really good. So anyway, so we're just gonna do a little touch up, and then that's it. I love that for me. I love less work. Currently, Stephen is downstairs cleaning and polishing a chest that we found on Marketplace. I told him to take footage of that with his cell phone. However, he could use improving on his camera skills. We'll put it that way. So I don't know what we're gonna get, but it'll be fun to see. So I'll insert that now and see what we get. Okay, not as fun as I thought, but he did manage to get a couple clips just showing the chest and rubbing it down a little bit with some cleaning oil and stain. This chest we found for, I want to say $25 on Marketplace. I wanted to give Grace do my eyes look really blue, or is it just me? It's like I can't even stop staring at my own eyes. Maybe it's the reflection of the wall. Maybe it's the makeup. My kids bought me this really cute little Morphe stackable makeup thing that had this really pretty gold or copper glitter, and I've been just wearing it by itself. Anyways, it's really pretty. Okay, let's get back to the toy chest. We wanted a toy chest to put Grace's stuffed animals. She has currently resorted to a cardboard box with a blanket in it. Bless her. Now that she's getting older, she's kind of at the stage where she's not ready to let go of the stuffed animals, as you saw in her declutter video, but she also wants a way to conceal it. So we're gonna try and give it to her. I don't know that the treasure chest, what is with me today? I don't know if the toy chest, I think it's a blanket chest. I don't know if it's going to be big enough to hold all of this. So we'll have to cross that bridge when we get there. I might just fill it up the best I can. So when she gets home, we will maybe revisit the decluttering. Maybe she'll be so excited about her room, she'll be okay with letting those go. I don't know. We'll see.
You're my best friend.
One of the issues I wanted to address in this room makeover is the 3 windows and the amount of heat they permeate during the warm months. It's so hard to keep this room cool. And as I was shopping for better quality curtains, a curtain company actually reached out to me. The name of the company is K Gorge, like gorgeous. It couldn't have been better timing. I told them the problem I was having, and they said, "Shannon, we got you." So they sent me these thermal insulated curtains. They aren't blackout curtains, but they are thick fabric that will help trap the heat, preventing it from escaping into the room. And as I was browsing their website, I noticed that they have a very budget-friendly options that compete with the pricing of your big box stores. They also have offered a discount to my viewers, so I will put that link down in the description box below. Thank you so much, K Gorge, for reaching out to me and helping us really put the cherry on top of this room makeover. I think I'm going to be a fan on these thermal curtains. They don't get rid of the natural light completely. They just really diffuse it well. If they keep the heat out, that's going to be really nice. Alright, I totally didn't pull the tape like I meant to when the paint was still wet. So hopefully I can still get it up without damaging the paint.
You were my best friend. Didn't care about the rules, good on the weekends. I'll be in fools, drifting to deep space. So brave and so stupid, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking we would do this until we couldn't do it. Each and every high, every night with you. You and me so clueless. We were just broken, shattered, singing along to nothing matters.
Okay, the next fun thing I have planned for her room are these LED lights. She really likes her bed on this wall because it gives her a bigger space to play over here, which you can't see. I had been really trying to convince her to put her bed on this wall because it just made sense to have the bed in between the windows. She eventually said, okay, Mom, but I think I have the solution, which are these lights. You can change the colors on them. They have all sorts of colors. I'm gonna put them on the back side of her, what do you call that? Oh, headboard. I'm gonna put them on the back side of her headboard, and then I'm going to light it up the same color blue as the wall to just tie everything together. And of course, she can change the colors or whatever that she wants, but for the reveal, I think it's gonna look great. I just have to figure out how to do it with the awkward shape of the headboard. I think that's gonna be a challenge, so we shall see.
Stray around like nighttime rumors. We were in too deep. In your worn-out sweaters, thinking we'll be young forever. Driving in your mom's old hatchback, and we were in too deep.
How cool is that? Ah! Yo! And the Lord was on our side because we had the exact amount that we needed. So here's what it looks like, and I'm happy to report that this sticky stuff, I can tell, is not coming off this fabric. So it does stick to the fabric headboard back there. And I just ran it along the seam so that it was hidden, but it would still hopefully project really well. I turned the lights off so hopefully you can see it. So there's the blue wall. Let's see if I can change it. It has this remote here that honestly I have been fighting all day. Now it turns off. Okay, there. All right, so there's like a dark blue. I think this is the blue that's gonna match. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, she can do red, she can do orange, green, purple, pink. Okay, I'm jealous. So it was 10 feet, and I think I wanna say I spent $10, $15 on it at Target. So I'll try and find them and link them in the description box for you guys, because I put up LED lights in our kitchen cabinet. You may remember that video. And the sticky on that was nothing compared to the sticky on this. Like, this was really good quality. And like I said, I can tell that as long as it's left alone, it's gonna hold up just fine on that fabric. All right, finishing touches now. I am so I keep saying I'm so excited, but I have really been planning out this room makeover for quite some time. This is the duvet cover she picked out. It's really pretty. I'm gonna pop up a picture. I know I've shown it before, but I'll pop up a picture because it's kind of hard to see, or just wait a few minutes, you're gonna see it. We took one of the shades of the blue-green out of this when we picked out this color. So this color goes with it really nicely. I'm not sure if it's gonna pick up on camera or not. And best part is it was free to us. We have a very special Nana who wanted to contribute to the room makeover for Grace. So thank you, Nana. She purchased this duvet cover on Amazon for us. I will link it in the description box. Let's make the bed. Going crazy. I could have sworn that came with pillow sham. However, I cannot find them anywhere. I feel like I'm going crazy. I'm at a loss at where those went. I'm really hoping that as I'm moving things around, it'll show up. This room is kind of disorganized. I've already cleaned off her desk here, just trying to help her organize a little bit. But you can see it could be hiding still. Just one? Just one. Well, I found one in her top drawer. I'm gonna go search the other drawers for the other one. Found it. I was trying not to let that ruin this room makeover, but I was getting very frustrated that I couldn't find it. I went on Amazon to make sure that it was a 3-piece, and it was. Disaster averted. I'm gonna record this for my protection.
Smart move.
I'd like to move this desk here and try it there. Okay. I feel like this just really takes away a lot of space that she enjoyed having.
But we'll look at it. It'd be my pleasure.
Where did it begin? Where did it end? Hanging on loose strings, unable to bend. I never listened, trying to prove it, just like the movies. I was gonna stay in the fight with you, just thinking
when we were pregnant with Grace, Steven and I went on a date and we painted these little turtles for her. I have no idea where Steven's went. But her nursery was like a gender neutral turtle theme, except I painted pink accents. Money was really tight back then. We were only 2 years into marriage, still pretty young in our careers. So when we got pregnant with Grace, we decided that anything over $40 that we had to buy for baby, we were gonna make gender neutral. That way we could reuse it for future babies. So we purchased this bedding, and it was called like Galapagos, and it was brown and green and teals, and it was turtle themed. In an effort to make it a little more girly, I painted these turtles for her nursery. Do you think they're too nursery-ish? I feel like they're really special, and if I don't do anything with them, I've got to declutter them. So I had to share this with you guys. 1, because it's so sweet and encouraging, but 2, because the person who sent it to us did not put a return address, and I just wanted to thank you. This is from Barbara, and this came after the Grace declutter, or this came after the girls' room declutter that we did a couple months ago. You know, Grace really was struggling in that video with her stuffed animals, and so that's how this came to be. We also mentioned in there that she wanted to do kind of a ocean theme or ocean inspired room. I don't know why. I talk with my hands. I didn't know that until I started filming videos, but we mentioned in that video she wanted an ocean theme. So, Miss Barbara, thank you for thinking of her so much to send this to her. She sent this hand embroidered little wall hanging. I think I have the perfect spot for it. It says take time. And Barbara, I hope you don't mind, but I'd like to share your message, because not only was it an encouragement to us and Grace, I think it'd be an encouragement to everyone. She says, for Grace, who stood firm in the face of pressure to declutter beloved possessions. Take time, make good choices, and you'll be just fine. Wise words. Thank you so much for the encouragement, Barbara. We did recently open up a P.O. box, mainly because we have been offered different business opportunities and I wanted a safe place to send mail. I also thought it was a fun way to connect with you guys. Some of y'all have already noticed it and have sent me mail, and thank you so much. I do try to respond to all your letters, so if you do write me, be sure to include a return address if you want something back. Y'all gotta bear with me and pray for Steven, because I keep changing my mind. At this point, it's gonna be a surprise to all of us. How perfect are these? I have 2 of them that I can hang like this. How fun.
I like that.
Yeah, I do too. Okay. All right, this is hopefully the last day. We just got a little bit of tidying up to do. We have to move the toy chest in and put our stuffed animals away and just sort of decorate the space. So it should be a pretty fun day and a pretty quick day. Last night we had a major cold front come through. Our upstairs is on a different thermostat. So we came up here. Y'all, it's 57 degrees up here. So cold.
For us Texas people.
For us Texas people. So Steven and I are like bundled up here. Let's get going so we can warm up. It's actually dropped down to 56.
Oh no.
Oh no. Come on. All right, let's warm up this place up. We found this chest on Facebook Marketplace for $25, if I remember correctly. And we sanded the top a little bit and tried to restain it and put a coat of polyurethane. It's not perfect.
Better than it was though.
But for a kid's room, it should be great. And then it'll offer a bench. Maybe in the future we can get her some cute decorative pillows. But yeah. Maybe
she can put some of her jewelry up here and then her toys in there. Or her.
Yeah.
I actually priced them on eBay in this brand. What is it called? Virginia Made by Lane. They were going for like 200 bucks.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
25? Is that what we pay?
Yeah, I think 25, 30 max.
A little sanding, a few sweat and tears, and that's nice.
Yeah. So, good find. If you're ever trying to do a budget-friendly makeover, the key to finding things on Facebook Marketplace is time. That's all there is to it. I believe there's a way you can even create a search so you'll be notified when things in your area come available. We have a home gym makeover that we have been planning for a few months now, and I've been able to find a treadmill, a Bowflex, and I have spent $60.
Treadmill was free. Yeah.
Yeah, the treadmill was free. It just was really dirty. So we're going to clean it up. But we've already tested it and it works. And maybe we'll discover what was wrong with it. I don't know. But it was just posted on Facebook Marketplace as free. That's the tip of the day. A big box. I did not have high hopes of everything fitting in here, but looks like it will, with the exception of a few that I saved. I thought maybe I would save the bigger, bulkier ones that I could also style around the room. I think that plan worked out well. Maybe.
What happened?
Oh, just bragging about my plan.
It'll close.
If you sit on it.
Don't break it.
See? It works. See? We're good. So I've been really torn on what to do on all the walls. This one has a lot of scuff marks on it. This one is just awkward. It's super tall, but I think I figured it out. I'm gonna leave this wall empty. I'm gonna leave this wall empty. And then on this one, I ended up going to Home Goods just to get some inspiration. And I found this little bulletin board, which would be perfect because your girl likes to design clothes. So I figured this would be fun for her to put her little design artworks, hang them up, pictures of friends, you know, girl stuff. This was only 30 bucks and it's big. So I'm gonna put this beanbag on the floor over here with some blankets. Put this up about right here where she can reach and it's kind of at her eye level. And then she can have like a little reading spot on the floor, a place to hang her artwork, her desk. I think that has a nice flow. I did end up hanging a mirror up on this side. I have a matching one that I think I am gonna go ahead and put on this wall just to have something there. I toyed with the idea of having this on this wall as another little seating bench, but I know she has expressed wanting it at the end of her bed to climb up on, so we'll just leave that there. And that kind of gives her some wall space to maybe put something else she might like. She might like to bring, I don't know. I figure we'll just keep that wall open until we're inspired. I mean, you don't have to have something on every wall. And since it's right next to the door, it kind of keeps the flow open. So if she needs to come in to her closet, you know, the walkway is clear. Yes, it is exhausting living inside this brain. And about these, I did decide against these. I think I'm gonna put them up in our homeschool room. to love that.
She's gonna freak out. She is gonna love it.
We're really gonna have to make Ella's room special. I'm actually kind of nervous about the surprise because Ella hasn't had a chance to prepare. I started thinking about that and this being a surprise because it's gonna be a surprise to her too. And this is like gonna be an awesome reveal. So we're gonna have to move on Ella's pretty quick, and we're gonna have to make it extra special, I think, as well. It's hard to keep things equal and fair, and the struggle is real. We just have to reassure Ella that we will take care of her too. I think we're done. I'm just gonna put some finishing touches, a little tidying up, a little zhuzhing here and there, and we'll be back with the result. While you wait, let's revisit what we started with. I'm gonna put her reaction at the end of this video. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with us. This was so much fun. It's rare that my kids are out of the house and we can do surprises like this. It brings my heart a lot of joy. Y'all let me know down in the comments what you think about this room transformation. Let me know if you have any ideas for any of the walls. I am open to changing them. I'm not 100% satisfied with a couple of them. This was a very budget-friendly makeover for us. I will put the total cost, including what was gifted to us, here. Not everyone's gonna need new curtains and new bedding, and basically those were the biggest budget killers in this makeover. Thankfully, there was a brand willing to work with us on the curtains, and Nana, thank you Nana, for the beautiful bedding. We basically just put a can of paint. We got the toy chest from Marketplace and the bulletin board from Home Goods. Oh, and the lights. You wanna be smart about where you put the money and make sure you get the biggest impact there is. Work with what you have. I am all about shopping my house first. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeover. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Go say something kind to yourself, and we will see you in the next video. Well, not bye. Here's Grace's reaction. So the kids just got home from their grandparents' house, and I just turned the camera on, so we are going to show the room to Grace. I don't know who's gonna be more excited, her or me.
What do you think?
What do you think?
And look at this, look at this, look at this.
What do you
Yeah, it has all your stuffed animals and then all the clothes and some
and the blankets.
And
And we sanded it and stained it. See?
What do you think?
I'm speechless.
You see? You see that?
Yeah,
The
I
sky,
see it.
the ocean. Look at your light behind the bed at night.
Okay,
And
but
you can change the colors.
so here we go.
Look.
Look, you can do.
We're gonna have to do yours next, right? You ready? You're like tomorrow,
Okay,
huh?
this remote has been causing me
It's not my problem.
issues.
I love these curtains too. If you feel them, they're so like big and soft.
See, Grace, look.
See how nice they are? They're custom.
Oh my goodness.
And then you can do this. I know, it's so amazing.
You can.
Whoever did this, either, there we go.
Mommy, what? Daddy,
Potty! Potty!
What?
So what's your favorite part?
the wall. Because we picked it out to be like that. Is it
Yeah.
right?
Did you know I was going to do a little scallop detail?
No, I did not know.
Kind of give it oceany feels.
And like the other one, it looked like sand to begin with. I'm so happy. This is the room of my dreams. This is your fault. I'm never coming out. You'll never see me again.
Well, that's a good spot to end the video. We'll leave you to it. Love you.